Whew. What?
You sound good.
Thank you. Gatorade Friday. Ah,
Detox Friday. Back. No, join one further.
does it say how many people are here when they join? I always forget.
I don't think it does on there.
Oh,
We'll see some lurkers.
find out.
Let me see. Oh, see it popped up. There it goes. For some reason, my phone doesn't refresh. So, don't know.
Oh well. We shall see.
We shall see.
If anyone's hanging out for Whiskey Friday Live, we're doing Whiskey Friday Takeover, kind of. Whiskey Friday Hangover Edition.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Definitely.
Smokies recovery trip. Ah, Orist.
Forest.
Hello. We sent Jamie home early for good behavior, so. Hey, Larry.
Burnt faces.
Larry, you're getting some of these. These are the, what was the bad name I had? The ED bars.
The ED bars.
The super softs. So, Ted loves these. Which if you say that in the wrong way, it sounds really, really bad. Pimp Daddy is still in Atlanta.
In spirit.
In spirit. Jamie went home sick. Something like that. He'll be back next week.
I think he got sniffles or something.
Yeah, he wasn't feeling good, so we decided we're still going to do Whiskey Friday. And
yeah, we can let you guys go 2 Fridays.
yeah. Yes, everybody needs something to make their car softer. Kind of.
Yeah, let me grab a pick.
Yeah, if Ted pops in, he'll explain these, but
Let me grab a pick of it real quick.
yeah, they just bolt on and you go medium, soft, super soft. So pretty simple. But I think those got out. We're sending those out to everyone, so everyone that needs them, at least. So, oh yeah, you pulling it up. Yeah, I think next Friday, I think we're gonna try to get Ted down, and then Jamie and Ted can dissect them driving Flat Rock, mountains, and other stuff that Justin and I weren't doing, so we can't really discuss. But yeah, there we go. $1 million, kind of. Do you have the picture of how they go in the car?
I don't.
You don't have that?
You can send it to me.
I might have that.
Yeah, what a wild week. It really did feel like
Yeah,
like 3 days, but
everyone thinks it's vacation. It's
nah.
working for 7 days straight.
How many miles did some of those guys put out? Like over 2,000 miles?
Yeah. Yeah, the final on the rental car was 1,064 miles on the rental.
Wait, our rental was...
On the rental was
And we
1,064.
didn't even do any mountain driving at all.
No.
Dang, that's crazy.
I mean, that Crown Vic did.
Oh, I gotta find
There was a
grab
oh yeah, you took it. There was a point we're going through the mountains, and there was like a 90s Crown Vic, old couple in it, and they're just carving, hitting all the apexes, everything, cross 3 lanes. And Larry, I'm trying to see if I have a pic of
Yeah, the Crown Vic. That
Crown Vic was
made
pretty
sure.
funny. Yeah, there we go. All right, Justin, you want some of these?
Yep, send it.
Send it, bro. Oh, hey, Justin.
Yeah.
Whoops, it's hey, yeah.
Dang.
How many laps did you do it? Well, I guess some guys probably did 20 or 30.
What is that again?
25, yeah. Only one ticket? Justin, I'm sending these to you.
Perfect. DM or
DM.
okay.
Yeah, Larry, I just sent some pictures to Justin for how they actually fit on the car. 3. I heard some of these guys drove from Miami all the way up and then back, or New York. 96. Ooh. Yeah, the week before I got a 80 and a 55 from a sheriff pacing me on a highway. But then I went to go past some traffic and he couldn't keep up. So I might have been going faster, but I didn't say anything. Trying to fight that one still. That was in Oregon, but.
Freaking footage is silent.
Is it? Oh. For what? Oh, for that. What? Oh, you gotta flip it. You guys had a good time though? Yeah, Justin and I had plenty of work. Well, Justin was working to the last minute on the auction, but set up the airstrip, take the recovery time while Jamie and Ted are out carving through the mountains a bit. But we had a X7 that barely fit all the equipment in it and all the luggage, but it worked. Tennessee. Yeah, mine was in Oregon, and Oregon is like southern Washington. So,
What did you send?
yeah. Oh, there he is. There's the purple pimp.
The purple.
I sent it directly to you, Justin.
You did?
Mm-hmm. Hello, Jamie. Hey, this is where we need a fathead cardboard cutout right here. Or Justin, you just got to put the picture of Jamie, the purple pimp outfit,
Get a picture
and just post it in there. Somehow we got that. Oh, you know what, Justin? It helps if I hit send. How's that?
There we go.
There we go. I didn't reply all. I replied none. Apparently that's a thing. Purple. The picture. Here you go. No, the fat head, cardboard cutout fat head. Oh, Larry, here's how these look on the car. I have not made instructions on how to install these. I would hope this is all that we need for the instruction, but I'm sure someone's going to ask which bolt goes in first. Yeah, and it's not the medium, it's the soft and the stiff hole. Oh, Jamie, I did, James's RS that was here was a Wysock, so I did get a look at the sway bars. So our current end links will fit those, so we don't need to change those. So that's good. Are you still, Justin, you still trying to?
Oh, I showed it to him.
Oh, no, the other, okay, yeah, the other.
Yeah, the other one. I'm trying to, it won't do it. Let me see if I can rotate it and save it from my phone.
Mm. Oh, yeah. Gotcha.
I'll just edit it in my phone real quick.
So those of you that weren't at Smokies, we flew in Monday, and there we go. Here, Justin just sent me this one. The other Justin sent this, so I'm going to send it from Justin to Justin. I think it's sent. Yeah, Monday. Oh, this one. Hey, there's me again. Yeah, Monday flew in, stayed in Alpharetta, picked up cars. Tuesday. So first night stayed in Alpharetta. Second night, we drove to Sean's in Tennessee. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I just did you get that one, Justin? No. Why won't
No send.
must be the Wi-Fi. I'll blame that. Here we go. Fourth time's a charm. There we go. Yeah, so the first 5 nights at Smokies was Shade and Alpharetta, Chattanooga, Knoxville, Atlanta, then Brasstown, where we stayed 2 nights and then left. So new place, new place, new place, new place.
That is amazing.
Yeah, you gotta like put that right in where Jamie's seat is somehow.
Yes.
Real quick.
We're totally doing that.
Jamie's drinking a beer?
I think it is. There we go.
I didn't know that processed. There we go.
Mint.
Anyways, yeah, Smokies was good. A lot of work with just some didn't fly in. A lot of people didn't do the track day. They just started at Porsche, which I guess there was more people at the Porsche event than just Smokies people. Sounds like there was almost 200 there. But yeah, lots of moving around. Justin had like a 140-pound suitcase.
70 on the dot.
Same thing, you know. Yeah, so lugging that in and out all the time was good. Good fun. The Flat Rock was pretty fun. Again, Jamie, you and Ted can talk next week about it. Whiskey Wednesday or something. No. Yeah, Justin had a good in-car. Oh, is this the Crown Vic?
That's the Crown Vic.
Oh yeah, you gotta, Jamie, I don't think we showed you this. This was this Crown Vic carving through the mountains the one day.
When we met.
And this was like halfway through.
Yeah, the guy was mobbing.
He was just carving, he was flying up pretty good. Just carving all the corners and a couple miles of this. At one point, there was about 5 or 6 switchbacks and you just drove straight and didn't veer off at all.
Mopping in the hoopty.
Yeah, this was pretty funny.
Yes, definitely. Anybody who missed out on that track day, yeah, they missed out big time.
Yeah. Oh, is that what that one is? I don't even.
Yeah, I think that is Blood Mountain.
Is it?
Right, because at the top is the what's the
trail?
Yeah, the trail.
Yeah, the Appalachian Trail one.
Where we met that dope tow truck driver.
Yeah, put the Flat Rock one up real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, Grandma. You would think so, except they were hauling ass. Like he wasn't going. He was probably doing 35, 45 up this whole thing. Every time we'd catch up, he would like move away. Yeah, 19.
Which one do you want me to put up?
Oh, you could one of the Flat Rock ones. Yeah, Flat Rock. For those of you who don't know, private, lots of money to get in. 4 mile and 6 mile tracks, remember right? They're building that how most other people want to build the track: clubhouse, condos, flats, houses. Opposite of my grandma. Yeah, this is Ted in the white car. Pancake mouse, whatever.
We'll go to a big screen.
Oh yeah, we might as well run this all the way. Double A. Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, there was a couple spots where that car was just flying. It was kind of crazy. It's like they live on the other side of it. Is this the one where Ted hits traffic?
Yes. You mean he flies past it?
Yeah, flies past everyone. So this is in the white 991.1 with how do we list it? Our finger follower, fix, arrow, and suspension,
Yes.
and maybe a Cobb Stage 2 tune.
Oh, no, that's the wrong one. This one.
Oh yeah, passenger.
And then yeah, because he went late entry.
Actually, maybe that's what I'll do for the tune for the 991.1. I'll just call it a Cobb Stage 1. .1.2.
Yeah, this track was wild, and like with all the construction work that was going on, but like being able to walk the track to actually get the photos, like they're doing a lot of work.
Justin got to walk, I don't know how many miles. Just check your step counter thing.
Maybe I should.
I walked a little bit, but not that much. I was stuck in the tent most of the time tuning everyone's
It took
cars.
me one whole session to walk all the way around to get to the that banked corner. But yeah, that
It's funny how an out lap turns into a full throttle lap right about now.
what was crazy is the camera doesn't do it justice, like right here, like how steep that this turn really is.
Yeah.
Because I was down on the back left right here, and you can kind of see the elevation change.
Yeah.
That drop was
Here we go. Pass.
Mr. Man.
There's the bank. The bank to bank.
Oh, that's
You
right.
have to share a couple pictures of this.
That's right. The 935 definitely. Yeah, I forgot. He ran in blue group. I think him and Ted were in blue group for a little bit.
They were at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Carrera.
Just
See ya.
crazy.
Who needs turbos? Still need to find another 40 or 50 horsepower in this car.
Yeah, and then Lee.
I got a shovel. I'll dig it out of the ground somewhere.
And then how Lee was getting. I bet Lee was getting tired giving all those laps in the cup.
Yeah.
That was.
Yeah, all the spot to the left here. I think those are the condos.
Yep.
And then up here, that's the turnoff for the
For the other portion, right?
other track, the large park portion of the track, to make it the 6 mile with the really long straightaway.
Beautiful track.
I could see people getting lost here. I think once it's built up and you have more external visuals to see, I could see it being easier to follow, just peripherally,
Yeah.
like where you kind of know where you're at versus just the walls and the lines. But I only did parade laps there in the beginning.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. And as far as like taking like shots and photos, like probably the best.
Oof.
Like, dang.
The yeah.
Best
Rumbles.
access for taking photos. Like they made good on having access port to like take good photos. It was great.
So if anyone has a spare $250,000 to spend, paddock pass after the
Yeah.
yeah Ted's like cruise control here. Yeah once you're already out there enough, like I kind of knew the layout but not enough to
Yeah, it seemed like the curbs were pretty nasty.
yeah, that's what threw me off. It's a couple of those kinks.
Beautiful bank.
Right lane Prius.
What did they call that over here in the track chat? Rolling chicane?
Rolling, yeah. 3, 2, 1. Doesn't? Is it up here?
Yeah.
That finally just says see
Yeah,
you bye.
Just see it by before the point by.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just
Yep.
sends it.
Bye.
No blinker, nothing. Oh,
Yeah, a wave. It was fun down here at the end of the wall right here. You could stand and you got a pretty good view right there of this section.
oh, it's amazing.
But you never really know. I know you walked down here.
Yeah.
I never did.
Yeah, let me go. I'll go pull it up. It's Because I was able.
But it was a pretty good spot to see everyone come around that corner and all the fast cars just taken away from all the others, especially when like Ted would find a Boxster to go peel away from for a bit. Yeah, they're kick your ass curbs, even at low speed. But
Yeah, for sure.
quick, Larry, go buy a membership while you can.
So yeah, I was
Maybe.
able to go pretty dang
Oh yeah,
close on the other side of the tire barrier.
that's actually me standing right there, back by the truck, straight behind, in the
Oh.
middle. Watch, yeah. Yeah, this was cool because everybody would come into this and then take off pretty quick, and you could see who was in and out and gone or not.
Couple-
It'd be cool if we get it invited back next year.
Just amazing.
Maybe. I think we were the first group
I think outside, right?
outside, yeah,
Outside group.
allowed in. So
No crashes, couple runoffs, but that
yeah, a
was
little
about
bit
it.
gravel spit, but
Nothing too crazy.
so that is it's actually interesting. So this track is right on the time zone from Chattanooga up to Knoxville, and that's kind of where the central and eastern goes. This track's so close to it, if you walk to one end of the track, your phone will flip to eastern, and then as you walk back, it flips back to central. But it's hour north of Chattanooga, almost directly up. Yeah. Hey, Jamie, look at it this way. You didn't get any rocks in the windshield this year for a first, right?
No, only in the GoPro.
Only in the yeah, okay, GoPro got taken out.
Simon, bro, running it hard, brother, with his big wang.
Yeah, I know three that said they were going to, one that did, and I talked to a couple, Alex, and who's the other guy member there? He kept talking about how his son was 10 seconds faster a lap than he was. Yeah. Yeah, maybe if there's enough members, they'll do it and everybody will chip in or something. Maybe next year, maybe if somebody finishes the cup car and puts it back together, we can take it out somewhere maybe.
Yeah, Charles.
Maybe we'll make the cup car the rental.
Yeah, see, like even the camera here does not give this section.
Oh
justice.
yeah,
like
because it's so. It looks like it's. Well, you can kind of tell it's like 30 or 40 feet, that dip.
Because it really looked. It reminded me of like Laguna Seca at the kink over there.
Yeah, that was the two club sports. That was Alex, the comp and the MR. No, that's Burkhorst, Justin. Alex Burkhorst. No, this was Alex. I can't think of his last name. I should remember it. Yeah, maybe we'll take all the oddball cars next year. Pumpkin and Cup and there's Simon. His big wing shirts showed up.
Oh, did they?
Yeah,
Perfect.
they're downstairs, so there's a couple of them.
Like, dude, they were such a.
Yeah, I'm curious how fast the full GP track is on the straight, because the logs that I had showed Simon at like a 132, 134 miles an hour. Seth was 142, and the highest Ted got in the 991.1 was 148. So I'm curious how quickly he'd be on the back.
Yeah, let me grab some. Roll through some photos of it.
Yeah. Inlet to inlet.
So we get some pretty
I
decent.
guess I could answer that. Yeah, that's why you need a ring and pinion when you're ready. That way you're not doing 85 in second. You're doing like 70, 72, I think, somewhere in there.
There's some
But
like being able.
no, I think Kimmy and Charlie and everybody, hi, I think they're all maybe watching from Ocean Shores, hopefully by now.
Yeah, or like coming into the like. I think I have one of Simon's too. There's a list of Simon
Yeah.
on it.
And yes, no, you're not seeing double vision. Yes, we took 2 of those cars to the track. And yes, Ted's driving both of them at the same time. Don't ask how that's possible, but
Oh dang! So he went up there too.
oh yeah, Brian, yeah, he bought the auction car, auction 3RS.
Yeah, I can't.
Where's the smoke from Simon's car?
Ooh. Let me go grab that. I thought you were gonna say smoke from the fire.
Where there's smoke, there's. Simon says, yeah.
Did I put that? Did I put that in general? I might have put that in general, didn't I?
Big wing gangbang. That's what he's gonna start calling lab rat kits. Big wing gangbangs. 4RS Club Sports, the Miata Flat Rock. So what does that make 981 Club Sports? Oh yeah, there you go. Loaded.
He's getting it. He's getting
More
after
spring
it.
bell. Yeah, his rub block was rubbed a little bit. I looked at it once. Is that after he threw the slicks on?
Yes. This is what slicks.
You know, the deck lid worked well because we didn't have to touch it. Interesting. So on Simon's car, the ambient temp was what, 75, 78 degrees roughly, measured from the car while it was on track. And the intake air temp in the white lab mouse 991.1 GT3 was about 80 to 84 degrees while Ted was on track roughly. But what was cool is you could see at low speeds, like second gear, 60 miles an hour, intake manifold pressure would hover around here. And then by the time got up to about 130, 140, the intake plenum pressure was about a quarter of a PSI higher average because the intake pressure is changing as the revs increase, as the RPMs go up, pressure's dropping slightly from recovery loss. But all of those curves continually kept increasing. So 8,000 RPM in second gear versus 8,000 RPM in fifth gear was about a quarter PSI higher. Little bit of ram air. It wasn't fully sealed, but intake air temp was nice and cool. The 3718 GT4 logs that I looked at that had intake air temp selected, because some guys didn't have everything selected. One of them, and this guy's car was knocking really bad, and I don't know what the deal was, but it showed ambient on his car was 80, 81, and his intake air temp was 111 to 115 degrees. So it was cooking, but yeah. 997 version, yes. At least we have an app for that now, but we have one. It's on Jamie's car, but it's going to get redone. And then we'll probably do that. I don't know. I could math that out. I would have to have the data from that before and after to know for sure if that's what that game's from. But yeah, it was like 13.7 ish, 13.71 absolute PSI to like 13.9 and change was that difference. So I would have to, I'm not going to do that now. I'll do that later. I just haven't done that math on it, but
Oh yeah, there he is, getting low.
yeah, it was real bad on those cars with the aluminum heat sink. just, oh wait, no, what does FabSeed call it? The that's how they remove heat from the intake. The plenum's hot because it's removing intake air. That's right. Yes, 4RS has lower intake air temp, mainly because of the plastic intake. Even a 981 GT4 is, while it's warmer than a 4RS, all of those intakes are plastic. They're not aluminum like the old 997 one. So, but none of them are as close as the white 991.1 GT3, just getting there right over the top, straight in. So, yes, reverse thermodynamics. You know, can we patent that? And then patent troll them backwards. It says we invented this. We invented reverse thermal nuclear dynamic transfer something. Sounds good.
Yeah, there's some.
Yeah, so those cars are those on the dyno 718 GT4s. Once the intake air temp gets hot, it just gets heat soaked in there and it just keeps going up. Yes. All that cold air sucks out into the aluminum plenum. What color is that?
I don't know.
Looks like my Gatorade.
Yeah, there's that one, and then
Glacier Freeze, that's what we'll call it.
beautiful.
You know, but if you have hotter intake air temp, that plenum's gonna suck it right out. Kind of. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, we'll see.
Panama blue?
I don't even know how to say that, Justin. Onomatopoeia? Yeah, it's like literally like the Gatorade color, right? Right, Justin? Put it back. The balls. Let's see, the end of the day, yeah. There were a lot of 718 GT4s there. A couple of the guys that came over to me when I was just packing away the laptop, doing the tunes. A couple of them came over, bought the cars, Fab Speed exhaust on one, Soul exhaust on the other, and the tunes, and had me look at them. Another guy's car came over because I kept going into limp mode. I don't remember his name. I don't even remember. He had glasses. Drove 718 GT4. Don't even know what color it was. And it was in like mega limp mode. So I had to fix his because it was really bad. But almost like something else was wrong with it. But actually, I think it was stock. I think the car was stock just with the tune, but that was really bad. But
So that is a type of blue then.
yeah. Yeah, Gatorade. Right?
Well, I guess so, huh? You're not wrong.
Yeah, maybe. At least to my eyes, but I guess mine don't really count. Yeah. Yeah, what did yeah, overall I think Smokies raised what, 1.2 million this time around?
Was it 1.2 or 1.5
Hey,
or something?
free pro tuning versus free lunch. You know, got to give one of them or both. I wouldn't even say it was free pro tuning, more like free knock adjustment, knock reduction. Naka.
And I think this gentleman got the full shebang.
Eponema? Yeah, 1.2. 1.2 millimeters. Or was that megameters?
Is that for megameters? Oh, that's right. And 300 for colon cancer.
Yeah, they were splitting the cars. I'm totally spacing on what they called it. The Baja.
Safari?
Yeah, Safari. I could not think of that word at all. So we can just put a lift. We'll just jack the MCS up on the 992 RS. Instead of calling it a Dakar, we'll call it a Baja. Oh. Allocation we auctioned from a couple of years ago. Oh, okay, I don't know that. It's interesting.
Oh, that's Joel.
Oh, it's Joel's. Yeah. Megan. I figured you'd love that Orist, but you know, megameters. Megameters. Not kilometers. Wait, would that be bigger? A megameter is the distance from the equator to the North Pole, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd be curious. So one thing I was wondering, if they're, depending how the track, a lot of people don't go to the track day, but they go to Brasstown and go to the auction. Are there some that only want to do the track day? And clearly there's some that don't want to do the track day. So. Oh yeah, where you got split and crunched. Yeah. Oh yeah, this was the fun part. The Orist, you'd think this is crazy.
Yeah,
They set up a police escort from, so the way, I don't know, 15, 20 miles outside of Knoxville. Met here at the way station, all these cars, and then police escort all the way.
Yeah.
I actually cut in line through here and buzzed our car to the front to
Look
get some
at
video, but
look at all the traffic.
it was kind of crazy because they went up stopping the freeway and it was on the radio. Yeah.
Yes. That was wild.
Yeah, down and then back up, but kind of crazy with the amount of just zooming by, blocking off everything.
Oh, here we go. This is what
And then, oh yeah, this was us cutting in line here. Yeah, we were mobbing in the rental trying to keep up a little bit. Rumble strip. But yeah, this was definitely kind of crazy. Will they let it happen again next year? Who knows? But I couldn't imagine the backup from, because we were in the front of this when we go to take off, and then you should have a
have it. This is it.
time lapse,
Oh, I should time lapse this.
because this is going to take like 30 minutes.
17 before the battery died.
Oh, ooh, okay.
It's still enough.
So when we got done with this, as this is going, they're blocking off certain exits as we're starting to pass. Those cops will leave. Traffic kind of can't get on, and then they would just fly past it.
Yeah, I think
Crazy speed, kind of like this one coming up right here.
Yeah,
But at the end, so we pull into the parking at the end to get out, let Justin out to get some video and pictures of everybody coming into this parking lot. And I was thinking in my head through it a little bit, hey, this is like a mile-long stretch of cars here blocking all the way downtown Knoxville. Yeah.
There you go. You can see it right
Here's
there.
some back where there was one stretch where you can see back. It was at least a mile.
Like you can just see right there. Like
Everybody spaced out. So as all these cars are trying to pull into the parking lot, and they'd stop, go park.
and then boom.
It was a good 20 minutes. So for 15, 20, 25 minutes, downtown Knoxville is just like separated. Just a wall of cars, just.
That's a good one right here. And then the cops start.
Yeah, they
trading.
start coming up and flying through.
There he is.
There's
He's
one
coming
right
right
there. Yeah, I wonder what others were thinking as all these Porsches are just, GT cars are just going past, going past, going past. Yeah. No, I think they were more than pissed. It was especially downtown, because eventually cars were just stopped as we're trying to pull into this giant parking lot. Yeah, this was crazy. Yeah, all this, everyone's trying to pull in, so the whole street in downtown is just blocked.
Yeah, I zoom out on it right here.
Yeah, well, yeah, look at this. So they have all of these crossroads blocked here,
I think
all the way up.
I think
Everything is just.
I think I have Mr. Steel. I do have him right here. There he is.
Yep,
Just
out of gas.
ran out.
Yep.
Made it down the hill.
Chanel. Oh, there's Jamie. That's what I'm wondering. All this is blocking downtown for like 20 to 30 minutes. Just sorry. Yeah, it was funny. Chris's comment on the radio of the traffic report, the way station take over and block the freeway. It was also funny because all the cops are pulling out their phones, so they're videoing everything going by. But then a lot of people in their cars are getting out, and then they're pulling out their phone to record everything. What, 100 something cars?
Yeah, and we're all trying to cram into this parking lot.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so this is like how it was, just blocked like this for a while. Actually, so what I found out, Jamie, they forgot about the time difference, so we had to leave the track an hour early because they're supposed to leave at 3:30, not 2:30. But that wound up being 3:30 Eastern time, which is Knoxville time. So to make the escort, which is why we were all the way at the back, not at the front, because we kind of didn't know. Way station on I-76, yeah. And then they shut it down. Yeah, that was crazy. And then I ate some of the wrong food and
You said some questionable
questionable potatoes with blue or cottage cheese in them or something. Managed to hold it down and not pass out. It was literally, yeah, I'm sure they don't like, hey guys, it's rush hour, let's close the freeway down. That's not a good idea. Wait, how much money? Okay, that's enough. We can do that. Yeah, in the, even had a Career GT show up.
Yeah.
Then it started raining, so they covered the roof till the guy came out
Yeah.
with the tops on.
Yeah, let me find that picture. That was pretty funny.
Oh, with the umbrellas?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was pretty hilarious. Yeah. Got to keep it dry. And just for a few you didn't know, he actually did make it out on track twice with that car. But I wouldn't say he hammered on it. Should have let like Lee or Seth and Ted go out on it.
Dang, that would have been wild.
Right? Knoxville GT. Yeah.
That fog was something else, though. Huh?
The what?
All that fog.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this was all crazy. Yeah, I think that is Harper's car from the dealer. Oh, yep. The broken ST and the tow truck and yeah, this was kind of crazy.
You guys are saying this is Blood Mountain?
Yeah, I don't even know. I don't know if I know any of the names of those. Oof. 20 years ago, when I was at the dealer, somebody cracked rock at the windshield, killed 2 windshields in his Carrera GT at Pacific. And that cost more than the Lotus Exige that he rolled and had to get the whole thing rebuilt. Like 10 grand a windshield or something. Yeah. Yeah, fun, interesting driving Atlanta, Tennessee, Atlanta, Chattanooga, Knoxville, Atlanta, Blairsville, Brasstown, and then back to Atlanta was a bit. Oh. The upstairs getting yelled at. You have anything from the airstrip?
Actually, I might. Oh, I got the race with the RF.
Oh yeah, yeah. We those of you that didn't know, we did had somebody there with the Taycan, and we loaded up. They loaded up the Taycan with 4 people, electric, and raced the guy in the GT2 RS at the airstrip. Totally not supposed to do that, but
I think it all started because the guy that was running the strip with his Tesla wanted to race the 2RS.
correct. Yeah. Colin. Yeah, that $500 deductible on a $7,000 windshield, comprehensive. Actually, I wonder if track insurance would take care of that. Totaled. It's just glass. Hey, at least nobody will ever get nails in the tires as long as I'm driving. So you're welcome. Yeah, that's fun.
Let me grab it. Send in right now.
The drag, yeah. Should have had some in-car videos of these. What is interesting though is the Taycan has 4 people in it. Yes. Yeah, I can pick up nails better than a magnet. Guaranteed.
I'd say we turn on the sound, but you're not going to hear it.
Yeah, you won't hear anything from either of these cars, really.
And he gave him a little head.
Sort of going. Yeah, they did this twice. One time, did the GT2 win both?
Yeah.
So, perspective, he said he was hitting about 168 here. So yeah, this is how this all started.
I'm sorry for the camera work. I'm trying to direct traffic and film at the same time.
Gone.
You guys are trying to cut corners.
Vacuum cleaner at a golf cart. At Dyson, yeah, the Tesla got a little.
That was.
Trying to think of a good pun word, but.
That was.
Of course, then the question is, what did you expect? Which of these 2 cars to win? 4-seater with 4 people, or?
He said vacuum cleaner and golf cart. Oh man.
Hey, I wonder if Dyson starts making cars, are they going to be faster? Or are they just going to suck more? Ah. Pun. So I'm not going to spoil too much. I'm going to let Jamie and Ted talk more next week on the other stuff.
Hey, we made it 5:20.
Yo. Any
other last minute questions?
Yeah, questions, anything for me, any jibber jabber. I don't know. Whatever. We just wanted a filler because what's crazy about that, so I was only out there for a few minutes, Justin, because some people started smoking weed and I was like, nope. Previously, they kind of spread out from the fire pit a little bit more, so they're not that close to it. But yeah, those guys are crazy. Double. Ah, yes, everyone. 15% off code. I don't know the code. Until Sunday?
Yeah.
All the Smokies guys, get your discount, buy some stuff before we run out of parts. Who knows? We always run out of stuff in a good way.
We talk about this.
Yep. Oh, by the way, if you do want a really soft sway bar, yes, Larry, if you need less front bar, you can bolt these together. I wouldn't do it, but you can.
Rock PSA?
Oh, well, I want to look at that a little more, but
Okay.
Yeah, good trip, long trip, busy trip.
Yeah.
We all rode first class on the way there. I got booted out of first class on the way back because they downsized the airplane from what a 737-900 max to a old 737-800. So I had like 20 less rows. That was fun. Sitting next to a guy that was the guy that I was sitting next to. Jamie, I don't think I told you this. He bought a ticket for that flight, and that day, like an hour, I think an hour before they bumped the flight. He paid $4,800 for the last first class seat open on that plane, and then an hour later got bumped because they downsized the flight. So he spent $4,800 on a ticket last minute, last one, and then gets bumped back. I thought he was going to get kicked out. He was beyond miserable bitching.
How long before you get the refund?
Good question. 2 to 4 months. Of the difference. So,
Oh my.
which I read the thing online. Yeah, exactly. They said it's on average it's 20% of the cost of the base cost of the seat, the base price. So the taxes and all that stuff, they don't always refund that. But they said you could submit a thing and complain about it. So that guy's gonna, go berserk. But he kind of did on the plane, but eventually chilled out.
It was definitely how to make yourself feel like you did 3 days, but also 7 days at the same time. That's what it really felt like.
Yeah.
Like 7 days, and then at the end we're like felt like 3 days, but you can't remember where you were yesterday.
Yes, we actually lost track of what day it was, and then finally Wednesday this week, Jamie made a comment because Sean said something like, "You realize it was only a week ago that we were at Flat Rock?"
Gosh.
Yeah, the worst part about the seat that I got bumped to, which whatever, is where you're sitting up against the window and there's the cutout for the window you can like shove your shoulder into. Well, I've got really wide shoulders. I was right up against the bulkhead in between the window. And then, so I'm trying to sit over into this seat, and the guy in the middle is just, screw you, I'm going to sit in the middle like it's a first class, whatever seat. He kept elbowing the guy next to him.
Gosh.
But, a month ago and yesterday.
Yeah, and good on Trey for getting everybody in the parking lot at Porsche. You heard about that one?
Yeah. Trey did a great job. Sean had, I'm glad all that worked out, and Sean was able to enjoy more.
Everybody looked tired, but not weathered on the inside.
Speak for yourself.
I guess so. Computer man.
Oh, man. Yeah, I still went to bed early, like every night. Yeah, going to bed at 4:30 the day. Yeah, load until, yeah. That's why I went to bed at like 12 o'clock, which was
Dang.
6 hours past my bedtime.
Dang. 4:30. Yeah, that sounds about
Right.
Yeah.
I still can't believe, supposedly some people were out then, and then they were out driving at like 7 a.m. the other day. Like, I don't,
Yeah, there was a couple guys that
must be the Florida crew or something.
I don't know.
Florida time's different.
There was that one guy that bailed from the bonfire, and then when me, Jamie, and Sean were leaving, he was getting ready to leave. He took a power nap and started to go home.
I should look at my phone. It is blowing up. Oh, that's an old picture of me from last year. Justin just sent me a few pictures.
Oh, nice. Ooh. Ooh. That sounds right.
Yeah. And to think 6 years ago, I drove all the way back to here.
You know what? That's another thing. Pour out a couple for those poor souls that had to make pizza past 12 o'clock in the morning, 2 nights in a row.
Yeah.
That was,
Yeah.
it did come in clutch though.
Well,
I think that's it though.
yeah, just a little place filler. Say hi. Jamie will, when Jamie's feeling better, he'll be back and can talk and not just type. He'll fill in everything else. So,
But yeah, if anybody got anything else, head on back over there and wrap it up.
yeah, something.
We'll give them a minute. It's like the delay's about like 20 seconds.
Yeah. But,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Otherwise, yeah, next week we'll have a bit. There's some other product updates. I'm going to save till next week for when Jamie's back. We've got some other data coming out. Other suspension bits. Yeah, a lot of things I'm going to wait till next week. More support, more information. So, yeah, no problem. Always appreciate going. I wouldn't say you like the new host. I mean, you still get Jamie on Whiskey Friday. He's just, you know, not here. Well, that's why we're going to get a cardboard cutout next time. But yeah. So, yes. Tech Talk. Here's what you need. And yeah, Jamie, maybe we can get somehow. I wonder if we can talk, because you met the other Porsche execs at the PEC. I wonder if we can get them to let us do a Tech Talk at Porsche and then tag Manti and all of the like posts about it and then see what happens. Okay, maybe not that last part, but it would be kind of funny.
It was only 70.
Yeah, but it looked like 140 pounds.
50 something.
Yes.
Sure, I took everything out.
After.
Yeah. Like this, all that stuff came in right before or right after the car left.
Yeah.
Like the same day. I'm pretty upset.
Yeah.
That was on that for 15 pounds.
All right. Well, I think we're going to log off here and head out for the weekend. I have a weekend's worth of housework to do in week's worth of housework to do in like a full day
Same.
while everyone's at Ocean Shores. And I have a week's worth of computer work to do now, thanks to myself. So, but I guess that's only my fault. I'll blame Wyatt from MCS, but anyways, have a good weekend, guys, and we will talk next week. And you guys can get, again, hopefully, Jamie, maybe Ted can come down, and you and Ted can discuss all the rest of the details next Friday. So Flat Rock Friday. There we go.
There you go.